another one. Why are these so out of adjustment? Yeah, right now we're surrounded by fires. Big shout out to all the firemen that serve our country. God bless you guys. Thank you for your service. Morning guys, welcome back. It is Saturday. We're gonna go on a bike ride on my new Hovsco E-Series bike. Oh. Morning. God bless our officers. We're gonna go find overgrown properties. By the way, yes, I do not have a helmet because I haven't owned a bike in many years. My wife's got one, so.
I'm all good.
She's prepared, she's always prepared, so. All right, let's hit the road. Yeah. It does look overgrown, but it's all like ornamental grasses. Very beautiful, very nice. Approaching one that I've done before. You guys, those of you that have been watching me for a while, probably recognize this property. Look at it again. Nothing's been. I don't think anyone lives here. Maybe like the bank owns it or something now. It was foreclosed on. I don't know.
That's really sad.
It is, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of sad to see something like this overgrown again. Sometimes when we do it, we try to achieve like a wake-up call. But, you know, that sometimes can't be achieved, even after a free lawn makeover. Over 7 miles already. And I gotta say, this bike is super fast. We've dealt with a lot of hillsides where we go uphill on an incline, and she's got a different brand of bike, but my bike has not only throttle assist, but pedal assist. And it goes uphill on 7th gear, no problem, on setting 2 pedal assist. So I do have to put in a little bit of work, but not that much. So I really like this bike. It's, you know, it's given me no issue so far. I've used it for a couple days already, and so far we've only used 1 battery cell. I don't even think to the right. All right, let's go over there. I don't think this battery is fully charged when I started it this morning, but so far 1 cell. We have 4 cells left, so I think about I don't know, in between 90 to 80% of battery left. I just found this property. Hold on, let me go ask. Oh, sorry. Good morning. Hey, I do free overgrown lawn makeovers for people. I was just wondering if you'd like me to mow your yard for free.
You know what? I'm actually getting to it this weekend.
Oh,
yeah,
for real?
We just had a lot going on and get to that by a few weeks.
I completely understand. Yeah, have a good day. Some of you often ask me, do people say no? Yes, people say no all the time. Some people are skeptical. They don't believe it's free. They don't believe it's true. So, I don't know. You know, you get those once in a while, but it's okay. On to the next one. All right, I think we're approaching the sidewalk, the worst sidewalk in our city, and I don't have any permission to clean it up. I knocked on the homeowner's door and he said no thank you. So I mean, yeah, there's a bike lane, but for people with like strollers or, you know, this is definitely not wheelchair accessible. It gets worse. Look at this. I mean, look at, oh. You gotta be really careful through this jungle. All these pine cones, pine needles. Oh, deer. Few deer over there. I don't know if the camera caught it, but yeah. Fortunately, yeah. Can you believe that? It's so nasty. They said no. I couldn't believe it either, but. Oh, yeah. It's bad. Like, all this needs to be cut down. It's overgrowing into the road too, so it's like
Worst sidewalk.
yeah, unfortunately it's a no. Here's another potential sidewalk cleanup. Full of cracks. Hey, how you guys doing?
Doing well, how are you?
Good. You want me to clean up your sidewalk for free for you?
It's not my place.
Oh, not yours? Renting or?
Yeah.
I had to do a quick setting adjustment. Here's where we're at so far. Sorry for the flickering, but setting 2, still got 4 bars, 0 miles per hour, 9.3 miles. My wife is long gone, but we're gonna kick it up a notch, bring it up to 5, and we're gonna catch up to her. See how fast we can catch up. There she is. Woo! I don't know if you guys caught that. 25 miles per hour. I don't know if the camera caught it or not, but that was fast. This bike is too fast. Another quick thing about the bike is it does have a backlight here. It is operated by a battery. However, it's got the front light, which you can activate by pressing a light button here. Once you do press it, you'll see it on the little display monitor. Or actually, you have to hold it. There it is, light is on. And pretty nice LED light for nighttime riding. One thing though about the bike that I do not like much is the seat. It's kind of uncomfortable. It does feel soft. However, compared to these kind of seats, more cruiser style seats with springs, this bike does not have any springs underneath for any extra suspension or cushion. Gotta say, these brakes, I don't know if they're just new, but listen to this. That's both of them. Disc brakes. I don't know if they sound like that because they're new, but of course on a fat tire bike, it's pretty loud as far as the tires go. They make up a lot of sound, but they are great in the sand. If you're riding around in sandy conditions, they're perfect. They'll rip right through the sand, so there's no issues with that. It's also pretty well balanced, going uphill a bit with no hands. And I do feel, I don't know if it's the seat or some kind of adjustment, but I do feel a slight bit of weight on the left. However, I think it might also be the way the road is designed. I don't know, but yeah. Other than that, pretty well balanced. Woo! Yep, got my wallet. I'm gonna go over this hill. Well, does pretty well on hills. Alright, we made it. Not really any bite wall right there. Missed it. Alright, we're finished with our coffees, but we gotta quickly go home because we got forest fire over there. Alright, back home. So that was a lot of fun. I did want to go over a few features on the bike. I did turn off my bike when we hit the coffee shop. I don't know if it's going to flicker or not, but it does say 3.0 miles right now. And I had 17 before it reset. So it was a good 20-mile ride, which was pretty decent for me. Again, I don't ride bikes often. However, I went with my wife and we had a lot of fun scouting out some properties. I got a little toolkit that they send over when they send the bike, and I strapped it to a rack. Now this rack, this is a rear rack. They also make front racks that you can mount to the front of the bike. See, you got these 2 screws here and 2 screws on the other side. You can mount a front basket. So Really good bike for people that do food deliveries and grocery deliveries. I've got the light on here. I also mounted my GoPro. That's where you get the front footage, but super awesome bike. For a 20-mile trip, we still have 4 bars of battery left with the light running. Now, think about that. I rode 20 miles on pedal assist number 2, which is plenty enough for me, and I didn't even use the throttle anytime. So the throttle will come in handy if you're going up hills, or if your legs are just shot and you're like, you know what, I'm not even going to pedal, I'm going to throttle my way home. So you can do that, which is pretty awesome. But we didn't use any throttle at all, so with only pedal assist, we used about, I'd say, 20% of the battery. But again, the seat is not super comfortable. It's pretty thin. So if you're looking for comfort in the seat, I would highly recommend, if you do purchase this bike, replace the seat. And if you are going to haul any groceries or anything, I'd recommend you get either the rear rack that will be mounted right here and on the right side as well, or you can get a front basket and mount it to the front. You can also get a little cup holder or for a water bottle holder and mount it right there. These fenders that you see are optional. You can remove them completely if you don't need them. We were running through some sprinklers, as you guys saw in the videos, so we got a lot of water that was splashing up here. I got to clean off the bike, make sure everything's clean, and clean underneath, because I know for a fact the fenders under there are pretty dirty. Fat tires on this bike are definitely much louder than, let's just say, tires like this on an e-bike. Road tires, you know, that are more built for road, just like on a vehicle, you know. Anything with a smoother tread will be a lot quieter than something on a rougher tread. Now, however, this does give you an advantage in sandy conditions or like off-roading. You get more grip, better traction, and that's why these tires are on this bike, because you'll go off-roading, you'll go on the beach, anywhere. This bike will give you no troubles at all going through those conditions. You know what would be really cool is if they programmed this front headlight to have different modes. Like if you could switch through modes, that would be awesome. Maybe like a little flashing mode or a SOS mode. That would be sweet. And also, if they wired the backlight to the whole battery system along with the front light, that would be a game changer as well, because you have to manually turn this on and off. And again, it doesn't have any modes. Even if you hold it, you know, it's not interchangeable as far as modes. So it would be cool to see a future feature. Charging port right here. You can take out this whole battery. Now this battery is super heavy, but it's super cool because it contains this huge LED that you can turn on. Well, first here you can get an indication of how much juice you actually have by holding down the power button. As you can see, we got 3 bars. There's the light button. So I'll show you. When you press the light button, and I'm trying to do this one-handed, there's a mode 1, mode 2, gets brighter, and mode 3, and then also an SOS mode. So mode 3 is pretty bright. I mean, you can't really see it in the daytime, but it does give off a pretty good shine. So maybe in the nighttime we'll do another video or something, and I'll show you guys. But battery can be simply put back, simply with one hand. Let's see if it's possible. All right. There we go. Boom. I just did it with one hand. Going to scout properties, overgrown properties on an e-bike is much more fun than scouting properties on my truck, because again, I talked about it, you see more things in detail and you take your time viewing these properties. If you enjoyed the review, if you were actually in the market for one, I'll have a link down in the description where you could get some savings on your own Hovsco HovAlpha 26-inch fat tire e-bike. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys. God bless you, and we'll see you in the next one.